ye call social media na yakofa ensema air trendy ewo honom abrete for any ahwefo Saudi Arabia ewo trend anymore. Na Saudi Arabia ena omo declare say eye ene Wednesday November 23 a public holiday following the shock victory at the 2022 World Cup against Argentina. Na obankasa no omoba ewiase mu no manso ho da ye da say a giant like Argentina almost Saudi Arabia for ebetumi achi omo abomo ahye omo ewo World Cup ase nti e omo wa papa nti e hwa na mpanimfo e wo krom wo sorry na mo munim bibi World Cup yen bon wie ye nanso no because motumi ahye Argentina no ye next match omo hye ye cry mfa ye ho Argentina na omo ye target nti se yetumi ahye omo de a ene emo nim bibi ochina ma obi anko adwuma ene ye declare no holiday a ekrom ho aye de. The holiday it applies to all employees in both public and private sectors as well as all students across the country enti no nka ye Ghana ha say a kamitumi ko reported him anase Cosby anase Elwood so my ebe adwuma yes kamitumi ko report yo mo
Amaban.
And so no Saudi Arabia na asem we ekopie mu nti no yentumi nka ho hwe Saudi Arabia they beat little favorites Argentina 2-1 ewo Doha honom on Tuesday in one of the greatest World Cup upsets in history. Commenter Banu Ebi Ene Musa say, football can do anything. The excitement it brings is extraordinary. It brings unity, releases stress, and boosts happiness. Sometimes, too, it causes worry when your team loses. Come to think of it, Ghana's economy brouhaha has been freezed and halted as if there is no hardship anymore. I just hope and pray Black Stars can also shake up and dismantle Portugal or just try and qualify for the group stages. Otherwise, we'll be back on the economic issues, this time with more annoyance. Beauty essay, God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong, so therefore we go win Ronaldo. Frank said there is nothing wrong with this. Football is full of surprises. Spain lost their first match in 2010 on South African soil, but managed to clinch the trophy. So this is not news, okay? Rex say Adidi will do some for us on Thursday. Mali say Nana Danko Kufuado boss. If we win Ronaldo on Thursday, I beg. We want 1 week holiday, please Adidi. If you want to mark Kennedy Japan air trendy. Kennedy Japan a member of parliament for Asin Central. Now ono na ode adesrede amani fellow MPs ewo parliament and nine egu from ekacho mo say osre omo a onim se modin kan threaten say a year budget reading no mobile boycott na emom de osre mo ankasa sa agenda no mo aboti na mo betina parliament na munti asema finance minister ebeka ewo statement ni mo now release statement no ka say the patriotic, urgent, compassionate, and proper thing to do as lawmakers, especially on the side of government, is first to help the government pass its budget and then later confront and address the issue of who is fit or not fit to lead the Ministry of Finance. His colleague lawmaker for Asante Achim North, Kwame Andy Apiakubi, earlier served notice that the aggrieved MPs won't be in Parliament to support the budget reading if Mr. Ofori Atta is the one to present it. The MPs believe that a new face should replace the finance minister due to the current economic challenges. He told journalists that, I quote, "We've gone back to our demand for the president to sack him now, and therefore, should the budget be presented under the stamp of the finance minister, we will not participate because as far as we are concerned, we are never going to do business with him. And if we are not going to do business with him, he does not participate in any process from the presidency to the House. We will not participate in deliberations too," unquote. Then, so Mr. Japan Ebayen Obeka said, in any case, I quote, "We have been elected as members of parliament to serve the best interests of the people of our individual and collective constituencies. Given the crippling economic crisis facing the people of Ghana and their businesses, it is the highest level of insensitivity towards the plight of our nation and her people for an elected representative of a group of representatives to use their public offices to attempt to hold hostage effort to address the economic problems facing all of us, unquote. Comment by no any. Christie essay. These 98 MPs will suffer the consequences of their actions and inactions if they don't do what they opened their 98 mouths to say they will do on 24th November 2022 on Thursday. Words are spirit, and like vomit, you say it, it must come to pass, or else you must eat back your own vomit compelled by stronger forces. Dave, see, you will also be like Akufo Addo supporting incompetence. Ghanaians must be vigilant with hypocritical behavior of some politicians. They are all the same. Nothing can come from them. Hadi say, you have held this government hostage single-handedly when it suited you, sir. The majority MPs are full-grown men and women, please. Amu essay. The people you are serving say they don't want the finance minister's services anymore. And you are saying we should leave him. I'm still confused. Bedu say, how well did we implement previous budget? A budget that cannot withstand shocks is no budget. If one of my Anas Ewo trends anymore, investigative journalist Anas Aremeyaw Anas asem ena make now no ena or the petition aqua comma the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice to investigate the Finance Minister Ken Ofori Atta. Now or say there are issues of conflict of interest against the Finance Minister for which he should be investigated. And no CHRAJ boss Joseph Whittle Abekache journalist said the allegations, I quote, are that there is conflict of interest in terms of their official duties as public officers and the companies in which they have interest in terms of government bonds, and so the case is going through the standard process of assessment in order to make sure that these meet procedural requirement under the Commission's regulation, as well as whether it is really within the mandate of the Commission. Based on that, we will then decide what next steps to take, unquote. Now, NDC minority and more parliament so a number of allegations against Mr. Ken Ofori Atta for which they are seeking to remove him from office. Commented by no ABNA. Nana essay, the best defender of our time. I just love the energy in which he defends himself. Adam say, I don't trust Mr. Joseph Whittle's findings. Alex essay, Anas himself needs to be investigated. Shy essay, we joke a lot in this country. Who is Anas to investigate someone? Consent. And you know, and I did try to know ABC.